Welcome back into Gearheart Radio, everybody, right here on the phone. I have a very special guest that I'm very happy to talk to today. I've been hearing a lot about her from my family there in Georgia, and it is none other than Miss Angel Sewell. Angel, how you doing?
I'm doing really good. How about y'all?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, you are a very interesting character, to say the least. I've heard about you here for a while. You had a chance to run into some of my family there in Middle Georgia and kind of explain to the people about what it is that you do.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm a traveling artist, and my goal is to sell my art in every state in the United States, and I'm knocking them down. That's immediate goal. And I'm a sign painter. That's what it boils down to. For 26 years, I did sign painting and window art around home. And then I just decided that I wanted to make my show famous. I wanted to bring attention and awareness to the dying art of window painting. I want, to affect people positively. My thing, when you look at it, you don't know what's going on. You don't have a clue. So, it confuses them a little and gets me some attention, and that's what I do.
I say you bring a lot of attention to yourself because you travel around in an RV here that I'm looking at a picture of it right now that has, in big bold letters right there on the side, "Poor White Trash."
Yes, sir. That's what it says.
So how did the saying "Poor White Trash" come about?
Well, when I was a youngin', I was in a little girl's room looking at her hand-me-downs and trying on her stuff. And there was a dress in her closet that I remembered thinking was real pretty and saying something to her. And she told me her mama told her I could have anything in there. She better not tell me I couldn't, because we was just trash. And I couldn't help that. And I just wasn't old enough to understand what that meant. All it meant to me at the time, honestly, was I could have that dress in her closet. But as I got older, I'd hear that expression, I'd go back to that, and I'd wonder, how am I poor white trash? And I guess I really didn't, I just didn't understand. So I drew my own conclusions, and then I decided, well, if I was white trash, then it means I'm the one that needs to be showing people, telling people what we are. Yeah. And so it just kind of went from there. The logo worked for me and still does. It gets me a lot more positive attention than it does negative, but it gets me kicked out of a whole lot of parking lots.
I would say so. So you've been doing this for years upon years. Have you been a painter and an artist your entire life, or how did that part of your life begin for you?
Yeah, well, probably it's been a little over 30 years ago now. When I got into this, I was managing a T-shirt shop and paying the airbrush artists really good money. And I had no artistic inclinations at all at the time. I was just a young mama working 90 hours and really trying. And so at the end of the season, I told one of the artists, I'd give him half of everything I could sell if he would paint it. And I watched. And my customers paid me to learn. And I still got some of the same customers 30 years later that hung with me and gave me that money every 4 to 6 weeks for me to go up there and put Easter bunnies that looked like they had mumps and flowers that levitated in front of hands. I didn't know how to do hands. They've just hung with me and supported me through all these years. And I just decided I wanted to take it on the road and just see what I could do with it. I mean, let's face it, you're a sign maker in a small area. You ain't going to go but so far. I want my stuff I've got something. And I want it to go, and nobody can tell my story better than me. Nobody can come out here in these roads and say, look at what I've got, look at what I do better than I can. And that's what I do.
I love your attitude. You were just such a positive person. Now, you say that you want to bring your art and your talent to every single state here in the United States. Is there anywhere that you haven't been?
I haven't been out west. I was on my way west, and I've been on the road for over 4 years now. I'm thinking closer to 5, but I was headed out west. I actually got totaled twice in 5 months' time, not at fault.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was in Arkansas on the second truck, and somebody totaled it, and I ended up coming to Cochran, where they met me there when I gypsied through there a few years and getting this truck. But I think I might have got sidetracked, had somebody pulling through.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. So whenever you're traveling the roads like you do, is there anybody that travels with you?
Nah, I've got a dog, and I've had her for, she's a little over 11. I've had her since she's in her mama's belly. She's a blue pit. She's my heart. Every once in a while, I'll, have a friend or another traveler or somebody that I'll, have with me for a little bit. Never very long, and I don't like having anybody with me. I'm a loner. I can go out and do the promoting myself, and I deal with a lot of people, and it don't stop at night. I'm sleeping in a Walmart parking lot somewhere so that my truck can be seen, so that people are on my Facebook. So it don't stop day or night. It's constantly going on.
And I say you see so much out there on the road. I mean, just out there constantly. And you are in Florence, Kentucky right now, correct?
I am. Mm-hmm. I am.
So where do you originally come from, Angel?
Well, I was born and raised in Florida. And I'm right across the Georgia-Florida line. Not too terribly far from probably about 4.5, 5 hours from where you're from, I'd say. And spent most of my life in that area. Georgia, Florida, and Alabama comes together right there. So for about 26 years, I worked that tri-state area with my art. I just traveled the tri-state.
Oh, wow.
So that's my area, and that's where I'm from. And it was terrifying to leave because I had customers for so many years. And when I ended up out here this time, it was just scary because, I was getting away from my people who supported me. Yeah, but you know what? I've learned that everywhere I go, I can potentially set up a business. The people I do catch, because of this logo, because of the way I look, I catch a lot of flack. I've been checked for prostitution twice this week.
Wow, just this week?
Yeah, run out of at least a couple of parking lots, and I really ain't doing nothing. It's just my truck is so crazy. I get so much attention. So
yeah, it's not the normal hot rod flames down the side of the vehicle or anything like that. I'm sitting here looking at your RV right now, poor white trash, bunch of pretty flowers and stuff like that. Not your everyday vehicle that you see out on the road.
No, they've dubbed it around here the hooker mobile. Every town's got their own funny sense of humor. But most of the towns on my Facebook, most of the people here, the people themselves are behind me. And they're good people. We've done some things since I've been here. I got a heart for the homeless. I run into them. They become my friends out here because I basically live in Walmart's parking lots all over the United States. And you have a lot of people hunting refuge in those parking lots. And so I run across a lot of people that, I can help them. They can help me, and I use my Facebook as a platform to bring awareness to them. My whole show is based loosely around a panhandler's look. I have a lot of friends that's guided me and helped me into this. They show me what corners to hit that I'm not going to get in trouble with the law. But I'm not panhandling. I'll be flying a cardboard sign that has my Facebook address, things like that, tips for picks. So, I do get a lot of attention, but I hope to change the perception, because when people look at me and they immediately think what they think about me because they see the truck, they just know everything that's going on. But then my truck starts showing up in social media everywhere. They end up on my Facebook, and they have to admit I was wrong. On first glance, this is what I thought. This just had to have been going on there. But she's legit as the day is long. I'm legal. I work hard. I don't ask for nothing. I'm on no government assistance. Not that I got a problem with it. I'm just saying I am not what I appear to be at first glance. And if they look at me and they make a mistake in judgment on who I am, then are you making a mistake on judgment on this woman standing over here on the corner doing whatever she seems to be doing? It takes a few clicks of the button to get to my Facebook page to find out what's going on. But they'll click those buttons on their local. Every town's got a local page, a Facebook page where they gossip. It's just in every town. It's my job to know what that page is and to check it out and make sure that my business is rolling like it should be.
And you are a very hard worker. I mean, on the road for 5 years, just really putting yourself out there, being a free spirit on the road. You don't have a 9 to 5. You don't have normal hours. You are literally your own boss and taking your own destiny in your hands. And that is just such a beautiful thing that I think. Well, whenever you started this journey, did you ever think that all of this was going to happen?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow.
I haven't watched TV in over 30 years. I don't even have a radio. You'll rarely even catch me listening to it. What you will catch me doing is sitting somewhere by myself and thinking. I'll be 51 here in August. I hit a spot about 5 years ago where I don't ever want to be in that shape again. I don't ever want that happen again. And I planned. I thought about it. I thought on it. What is it people's wanting out here? I think I have a different outlook and perspective because I don't know what's going on TV. I don't know what music is out there really. And so I did. I said, hey girl, how are you going to do this? Because you can't ever be here again. This can't happen. Money's never been important to me. Never. I got a background and a history that'll pan out everything I'm telling you. When I hit that spot at about 45, I was like, okay, you're going to have to think your way out of this and work your way out of this and never get here again. So my intentions are to keep pushing this thing, to keep on moving until everybody knows who I am. And I don't have to worry about finances ever again. I don't have to worry about that happening. And I don't see a thing in the world wrong with me wanting that. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I know that it's already in action. It's happening. I honestly don't feel like there's anything I can do wrong to mess it up because it's already set into action. I can sit here with the knowledge that every single thing that is happening and going on. Now, some things I didn't know I was going to get kicked out of parking lots like I do. The way in my mind I said, I'm going to set out to do this. Some things have come along as I've been out here. The work that I do with the homeless. Mm-hmm. That just came about because they were put in my lap. I was put in theirs, however you want to look at it.
Yeah. So Angel, you were talking about your Facebook page that people can see all of your work. I'm sitting here on it right now, scrolling through, and it's just awesome. Where can people find you at on Facebook? Tell them how to find you.
ANGELSEWELL. And it's going to have White Trash Angel in parentheses. If you get on my Facebook page, you're going to like what you find. I guarantee you're going to like it.
Oh, yes. Angel, I love your attitude. You are just such a positive person and a very easy person to talk to. I mean, I've enjoyed this interview. I've really, really enjoyed this interview. And also for all the listeners out there listening on our WXLR Facebook page, and we'll be posting a link to Angel's Facebook page of hers so you can see all of her work. You're in Florence, Kentucky right now. Do you plan on going anywhere else after this?
Yeah, I've got to get back to Crossett, Arkansas. I've got some murals that I was in the middle of when I was totaled this last time. So I've got to go back and finish that work, and then I'm headed out west.
All right. Well, Angel, thank you so much for your time today. It has just been awesome talking to you. Hopefully one day we get to meet in person. And folks, we're going to have a lot more show for you right here on the stations of Gearheart Radio, so keep it locked right here. Thank you very much, Angel.
Heck yeah. Thank you.